Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Imogen's Pajama Party Adventure. A special bedtime story for Imogen. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, there lived a sweet and curious girl named Imogen. Imogen loved bedtime stories, especially ones that took her on exciting adventures. One night, as Imogen was getting ready for bed, her mom brought her a special book called Pajama by Sandra Boynton. Little did Imogen know that this book held a magical surprise just for her. Imogen snuggled under her soft blankets with the book in her lap. As she opened it, she saw colorful illustrations of animals wearing pajamas. There was a chicken jumping rope, a pig swinging, a Scotty dog in plaid pajamas, and even an elephant in a fuzzy one-piece with feet. Imogen giggled with delight at all the funny pictures. As Imogen turned the pages, a gentle breeze filled her room, carrying with it a magical melody. Suddenly, the characters in the book came to life. The chicken jumped off the page and started skipping around Imogen's room. The pig jumped out of the book and swung on a toy swing hanging from the ceiling. The Scotty dog danced with Imogen, and the elephant wiggled its fuzzy pajamas. Imogen couldn't believe her eyes. Her room had transformed into a whimsical pajama party wonderland. The animals were having so much fun, but they needed Imogen's help. They wanted to have the best pajama party ever, and they needed her ideas. Imogen thought for a moment and then suggested they play a game of freeze dance. The chicken flapped her wings, the pig froze mid-swing, the Scotty dog stayed perfectly still, and the elephant froze mid-wiggle. Imogen danced around them, giggling as she tried to make them laugh and move. Next, Imogen and her new furry friends decided to build a pillow fort. They gathered all the pillows and blankets in Imogen's room and created a cozy hideaway. They crawled inside, sharing stories and laughing together. Imogen felt so warm and safe surrounded by her new friends. As the night went on, the animals invited Imogen to join them in a special bedtime lullaby. They gathered in a circle, holding hands and swaying back and forth. Imogen closed her eyes and let the soothing melody wash over her. The animals sang softly, their voices lulling her into a peaceful sleep. When Imogen opened her eyes again, she was back in her bed, snuggled under her soft blankets. The book lay next to her, closed and still. Imogen looked around her room, half expecting to see the animals still playing. But everything was as it should be. Imogen smiled and hugged her favorite stuffed animal tight. She knew that even though the animals weren't physically there, they would always be her special bedtime friends. She closed her eyes, feeling happy and content. From then on, Imogen would pick up pajama time every night before bed, knowing that her furry friends were waiting for her within the pages. And as she drifted off to sleep, she could almost hear their soft lullaby in her dreams, reminding her that bedtime was always an adventure with friends by her side. Sweet dreams, Imogen.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.